What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to Hunt for Messi episode 2. If you haven't seen the first one, click the little button above this screen to see a drop down of the latest videos and you'll be able to see the last one on there. But if you're new to the series, then as you can see on the screen, I've got a little template going on where you can see the amount of packs I've opened and how many coins I've spent trying to get this particular player. We're going to continue it through all the team of the weeks and stuff as we get some, as we go for particular players. But this episode I don't want to be talking about the packs, I want to be talking about Arsenal. Now, I feel like I have to do this commentary. Now, yesterday, I spoke about Arsenal. Now, don't switch off straight away. I'm going to talk about how much I've had enough of Arsenal. Now, I had to do this because otherwise, I am sure the comments would have been full of, Arsenal, Bradford, you mad, you mad, you mad. Yes, I am mad, which is why I'm doing this commentary. Now, basically, I want to discuss a few things and how I think it can change. So, firstly, a lot of people saying Wenger out. I'm still not completely sure if this is the thing to do. But I'm going to digress throughout this thing. Wenger definitely at least needs to change his ways anyway. So, firstly, I've had enough of the board. The board are taking too much money out of the club. Kroenke especially is just ruining the club, running it like a business, limiting and capping the transfer outgoing budget, and just taking all the money we make off players and just keeping it, and building it up in his bank balance and getting interest on it. And that isn't helping the club. And ultimately, he's going to end up getting less money from it. So that's one thing. I've had enough of the board. Next is Wenger. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I want him to go yet or not. I will have some stuff like at the end that I'm going to talk about more, but I think he needs to get a backbone and he needs to grow up because there's some particular things that I've seen. He needs to just get an idea about what is really going on. There's some things I've seen in like interviews with him recently. He said last night, right, after the Bradford game, that the Arsenal players gave 110% for the full 120 minutes. Now, I'm sorry, but he's an imbecile for even slightly thinking this. Most of these players aren't looking up for Premier League games, so the thought of putting them in for a Capital One Cup game where they have literally no care about what goes on in it, they couldn't care less if they win or draw, is the worst thing to do. It was the least motivated team I have watched in a long time, excluded not just Arsenal, that is any team. They did not look up for it. Wilshere was the only player that looked like he wanted to play a game last night, maybe Cazorla a little bit. The rest of them just had no interest, no effort in it at all, and for him to make that statement is blind, idiot, hypocritical, stupid, everything you can think of. Just frustrating. The next thing, he was asked about what is the club going to do. He said the club and the fans need to move on to the next game. I'm sorry, Wenger, you just lost to Bradford, 63 places below us in the Football League. You can't just brush this under the carpet. That just can't happen. He also said, this was a couple of weeks ago after the Swansea loss, the 2-0 loss. It was said that Steve Bald had gone into the change room and absolutely ripped into the players. He said, this did not happen. I would not allow it to the players. They have been playing fantastically recently. I'm sorry, but you need to get a grip, Arsene Wenger. It is beyond ridiculous how blind he is. His man management is just appalling. He's so just... I can't explain how frustrating this is as an Arsenal fan and stuff like that. Perhaps in another episode I'm going to talk about replacements, but that is it for the end of this pack opening, guys. If you could leave a like, that would be absolutely fantastic. Let me know what you think about Arsenal, Kroenke, all the other stuff in the comments below. If we get to 300 likes, that would be great. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.